You know where you are? You're on the East Side Dave Show, baby. You're going down.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another very special edition of the East Side Game Show with Roy Harter. End of Time Series, Volume 67. Now, without further ado, let's throw it over to our Master of Ceremonies, Mr. Eastside David McDonald.
Eastside Dave! Eastside Dave! Eastside Dave!
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the chant. Andrew Gold, or Robert.
Mr. Champion.
Drew and Garrett behind the glass. That's what they say in talk radio. Behind the glass. In sports talk radio. Hey, get your sports calls in. Drew and Garrett behind the glass. And don't forget the greatest co-host of all time and worst announcer, Roy Harter. And Roy, you're getting a big introduction tonight because
what's going on, David?
I may have some surprising news. So few good things happen in the world that you may enjoy this. I don't know, but if you would like to, perhaps, if I can, get these things totally done. If you would like to go to Guns N' Roses on Thursday at MetLife Stadium, Roy, I may have gotten us Guns N' Roses tickets.
David, I would love to. It would be my pleasure, my friend.
Now, I've been back.
The last time you and I actually went to a concert, David, if you recall, was Roger Waters. And you remember how that turned out?
Roy and I went to Roger Waters. It was actually a dress rehearsal. It was the coolest thing ever. Before Roger Waters went on tour with The Wall, he decided to, play a lot of gigs and work out all of the fucking pyrotechnics and this and that. And he went to the basically now abandoned Continental Airlines Arena in New Jersey, and all the radio station bigwigs of Jersey, Davey Mack, Morning Rat Race 95.9, WRAT.com, #1 host in New Jersey, me, morning show. Thank you. Because I'm a bigwig, they gave us Roger Waters tickets to his rehearsal. Roy and I had, Roy had, I think, 60 milligrams of THC candies.
Oh, boy. I
had 90 milligrams of THC candies. This is when we were heavily addicted to the Candyman's product. And Roy and I, and because it was a rehearsal, there was like 1,000 people, 1,000 radio people in an 18,000 person arena. So it was really weird. So Roy and I could walk in. So Roy and I walked up a section. Why we didn't go into the front row is beyond me. But like I said, we were fucked up on pot candies. And we walked up a section and sat by ourselves. We had an entire section of the fucking Meadowlands to ourselves. Awesome. And I'm not kidding. During one of the songs, when all 90 milligrams, Andrew, what are you fucking saying to Robert?
Nothing.
I'm talking to Roy, and I keep seeing Andrew just like talk over to Robert, and Robert's like looking straight ahead. He's like, Andrew, Dave's on the air now. He's talking.
I think Andrew's jealous because you're not bringing him.
No, Andrew, I'll get to you in 5 fucking seconds. You're aware that you're on TV right now. Every motherfucker, including me, can see you keep going. Robert. Robert's like, Andrew, stop talking to me, Andrew. Do we have the discipline back, Andrew? I love the raucous enthusiasm, but is this going to be an issue tonight?
No, Mr. Champion.
I love you. I love you so much. Let's get back to Roy Harter, because while in the Meadowlands at Roger Waters, I swear to God, when 90 milligrams of fucking THC kicked in, I was seriously contemplating eating Roy's face.
Nice.
It was the one time I recognized I could do real serious violence. Like I could kill someone and eat them at a fucking Roger Waters show. Think of it. How many concerts, rock concerts, can you go to where you can really, besides Woodstock 99, apparently, where you can really commit violence and kill people under the influence of drugs and get away with it? I'm telling you, if I had killed Roy and just put him in the fucking, behind a row, We had the whole section to ourselves. There's rock music blasting. There's lasers and fucking flying pigs everywhere. Roy Harter would have, I would have gotten away with murder. I'm telling you.
It would have taken months before they found me. There was no other bands playing.
Months, because Brendan Bernardino has now got, or Continental Airlines or Izod Center, it got fucking named 8,000 things. The Meadowlands Basketball Arena, that was abandoned. The Devils and the Nets were no longer there when we saw Roger Waters. So they wouldn't have found fucking Roy for like a year.
Yeah, easy.
It would just be a fucking skeleton with glasses and a little hat and a beard. and oddly enough, they weigh the same. His skeleton and him. The flesh barely adds anything. So I'm vaccinated. And, you know, some people, look, I'm not turning this into a politics fucking show. I'm just saying, you know, I've been responsible. I haven't gone anywhere. I haven't done shit. Davy Mack is getting back. Davy Mack is back. You know why Davy Mack is back? Because Davy Mack is ready to get going, baby. He's ready to fucking get with the ladies, baby.
Oh, shit, David. Maybe you should bring Big A, David, now that I think about it.
All I want to do is get drunk and high, and when Mr. Brownstone comes on, I want to rape you, Roy. That's all I want to get. If we could, just on Mr. Brownstone, just on the guitar solo. Okay?
Okay.
So is that of interest to you? Would you actually go? I mean, you're in Long Island. I'm in Jersey.
Listen, I'll take the trip. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick you up, though. I might have to meet you at the arena, if that's cool.
So that
Wait
means
a
I'm going to
second.
need
Do you need a ride from New Jersey somewhere, Dave?
So I think Robert, the chauffeur is back.
Ooh.
Not that you know, you
I'm
guys
gonna see some GNR,
you guys
baby.
are healthy though, right? You don't have to tell me about all this, you know, the vaccination shit. I know everyone's up in arms and stuff. To me, it's like I fucking put so many drugs in my bodies over the years, and I like free shit. So if it's like a free turkey sandwich, a free flu shot, a free vaccination, a free frisbee at a fucking bank, I'm taking all of it. Yeah, if it's free, give it to the Dave Man. So, and drugs-wise, I've never had an issue with putting fucking anything that I don't know in my body, so I don't know why I'm gonna start now. But let me just ask this, without being personal, are you healthy, Roy? Can I be sitting next to you for a GNR show?
I am not only healthy, but I actually am vaccinated, David. I have been vaccinated for at least 8 months at this point.
And Robert, if you're going to be giving me a ride,
Yeah.
you didn't get the shot yet.
Well, the good news is Ralph Sutton was in like 2 weeks ago, and he gave everybody COVID. So now I have the antibodies, probably.
You see, this is stupid. You guys are so stupid. You're so fucking stupid. You know, it's like fucking ridiculous. Ugh. So you don't care about others because like what about my mom? People. Okay, let me give a quick update, and I'm not gonna dwell on it forever, but I guess in a lighthearted way, Anthony was talking about last Tuesday. Hey, how come Dave and Roy aren't here? My mom's going through the most serious health issue that a woman can go through. I'm not gonna say what my mom is going through on the air. It's her health issue, and she asked me for privacy. All I'm saying is, can you read between the fucking lines? It's the most important serious health issue that a woman can go through. Now, she's had success. She's doing the good job. She's getting the thing. But the updates are that the doctor says she still needs to go for treatment because it's not all gone. Okay?
Oh, fuck, Dave.
So, don't worry. We're positive people here. Things are going to be fine. But the bottom line is this. My mom asked me for the last fucking time, get it through your head. If you fucking ask me on Twitter or Instagram at this point, I gotta block you. I'm sorry, but it's just a boring, dullard question. How come you're not?
I only asked you one time, David. You're gonna block me over that?
When people say, "How come you're not back in the studio yet?" My mom made me promise her that I would be healthy and not go back to New York until all of this is put behind her. A, B. My one compromise is, okay, what if I drive back, rather than take the bus, go to the Port Authority, do this, do that? What if I just drive to the garage and go out in the thing? At which point, Roy and I are working on that. How many emails have we sent out about if you guys pay, cover our travel costs, we'll go back to the studio? How many emails have we sent out, you think?
Quite a few at this point. I'd say at least 3 or 4. Yeah.
We've sent out a ton of correspondence. And again, we're not pointing any fingers, but we're saying we've done all of our part. But you know what? A guy makes a promise to his 80-year-old mom who's ill. Get off of my fucking dick. A. B. We actually have tried to take the steps to come back to the studio. Right now, I guess we're still in talks or whatnot. We said the one way to do it is to go directly in. I can't be taking the bus and the Port Authority and this and that. It's not because it's just a fear of COVID. It's because Robert is a fucking what he just said. So I go to Compound Media or I'm on the bus with somebody and I couldn't be bothered and I take it back to my mom. She's dead. And by the way, may I remind you, a year ago, my dad died. And I'm starting to think from fucking COVID because we never got a reason for why the guy died. It was just, wow, we don't know what happened. He's dead now. It was 3 days and, he's okay. Next thing you know, hey, he's dead. We don't know what happened. Well, it was the height of the pandemic. It was April of 2020. Yeah, it was probably COVID. You see why my family is asking me to make promises here? So get off my fucking dick about it. Now, back to the lighthearted show that we had scheduled. Robert.
So what time should I pick you up, Dave?
Would you be against this? Well, see, now I don't even know if I want to go in the car with you.
I'll get vaxxed quick. I'll show. If it means getting to hang out with you, nobody's promised that.
Did you actually get COVID?
No, I mean I haven't had a positive test yet.
Wait, have you had any tests actually?
Yes, I've had tests.
Oh, okay.
I haven't had COVID.
The worrying thing is maybe the relaxed policy at Compound Media right now.
It's not relaxed.
It's concerning because I see my mom all the time and take care of her.
Oh, I get that, Dave. And if you should be concerned about
I'm
anybody,
going to kill this woman.
It's Gas Digital because it's their president who's coming in over here with COVID and exposing everybody. Nobody here's gotten it other than Anthony, and we took in precautions since then. It's all good, baby.
Good.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're safe here. Yeah.
All right. That's good.
Actually, David, I actually
You can ask E-Rock. You can ask E-Rock. I wipe down the studio after every show.
Yeah,
God bless.
I was gonna say I actually went in last week just to say hello, say hi to everybody, check in. I was vaccinated, and I did witness they were in fact cleaning all the shit like Robert was scrubbing nonsense and everything. So
I'm glad. I'm happy you told me that, except for the fact that I got about 4 or 5 texts from you guys. Clearly high, clearly under the influence when Roy visited Compound Media last week, and I got a lot of group chats and things, and the guys just want to say hi. Now, I was pretending that I was up to doing things and I was busy, but the first time you guys group chatted me, I was busy masturbating on my bed.
I told Stevie that. I said, I bet Dave's masturbating right now.
I was on YouTube's.com. And I was looking up big titty pogs is the new thing. Pogs.
What? Pog?
Pogs. P-A-W-G. Pogs.
Pogs. What the fuck is that? What kind of animal is that?
They got like big asses and big tits. Pogs. That's what they're called. But Andrew, you're the fucking porn master. Help me out here. You know what a pog is?
Of course, Mr. Champion.
Well, explain it to Roy because Roy doesn't know what a pog.
Exactly what you said. Big asses, big tits.
It's an anagram.
And like anything else, Andrew? Andrew, like what happens with these pog videos usually?
How do you spell pog?
P-A-W-G. Andrew, do you like the pog? You like the pog porn too?
Not really. Not really. I like the MILF porn.
Big A is. Wait, Big A is sizest?
No, he's an ageist. He likes the MILF porn, Dave.
Well, you can look up. No, but Pog does not necessarily. Pog could be a MILF, Andrew.
I just looked it up, David. It's a fat ass white girl.
Yeah, what's the problem? What's the problem with that? Pog.
I'm sorry.
Pandemic has taught me a lot of new terms, and Pog is fucking right there at the top of the list, Daddy. Pog City. So I was fucking looking up Pog, and then Pog fuck Pog, and Pog threesome, and MILF Pog, when fucking Robert and Stevie and Roy goddamn message me, "Hey, Dave, stop jerking off. We're getting high on the sidewalk on 35th Street." And I'm like, well, how does this help me? Because you can't pick up a FaceTime with your fucking dick in your hands and the lube's running all over the place.
We could have debated who was having a better time.
I was having a good time.
We were having a very good time, Dave. This was a huge
I gotta tell you, I was high for 2 days after I smoked one of Robert's joints. The fucking thing looked like a goddamn, I don't know, it was like the size of my fucking thumb. It was massive, fat, goddamn, like, and this fucking long, like.
You went with thumb for something that's big?
Well, I got a big thumb. Check it out, Dave.
That's like the worst analogy I've ever heard. A thumb is like 2 inches. Say it's like a rolled up newspaper or, a fucking, it was the size of a car muffler, I mean, give me something. Not the size of my thumb. It's like, oh, Robert rolled a fucking 1 inch blunt. That's a terrible analogy. With all due respect.
It wasn't no 1 inch anything. Maybe 1 inch diameter, but definitely not. It was like massive. It was the biggest thing I'd ever seen, for sure.
I get that a lot.
Does that really happen? Does that really happen, Robert?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So if that happens, Robert, if you're healthy, if you're promising me you're healthy, and I'm still not sure if I'm gonna take you up on this, here's what I'm offering you. If you pick me up on Thursday for Guns N' Roses,
okay,
you drive me and you to MetLife. I'll get the gas. I'll get the parking. I'll supply the beer, and I'll supply a little bit of the weed. You supply the rolling papers.
Okay.
You roll some joints. We smoke some weed. We drink some booze. The second Roy Harter shows up, I fucking drop you like a bad habit, and Roy and I walk in and watch Guns N' Roses, and you can hang out in the parking lot like a little fucking Pennsylvania lowlife that you are.
Okay. I like the plan so far. Counter offer, though. I heard you offer cash, grass. What if you threw in a little ass for me, Dave?
No.
Brought an escort.
How about some pog, David?
Yeah, hire me a pog that I'll hang out with in the parking lot for the 2 hours that the concert is. And then when you guys are done, we'll ride home. And don't worry, Dave, I'll be very safe with her.
I would love to hire you a pog. That's not going to be feasible.
Okay, cool. I've actually got one on retainer, so I can just send you her info, and you can just book the hours.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, that is true. If Big A has somebody tied up that he can lend us.
You could be saving a life here, Dave.
Do you have any, kidnapped whores? Big A's Kidnapped Whores Are Us would be a fun shot that I can see being a huge hit in the Bronx. Whatchamacallit? So Robert, now, would you consider this?
Yeah, I would.
Would you stay the whole show, though, until I get a ride home?
Yeah, we could, yeah, probably.
Oh, boy.
It probably worries me, Robert. I can't come out of the goddamn concert drunk and stoned and be like, where the fuck is Robert?
Think about this. It would be a really fun episode of the Eastside Dave Show the next week.
There would be no Eastside Dave Show the next week. The Eastside Dave Show, as you know it, would never be on again. There would be no Eastside Dave Show next week. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Here's the thing, Dave. Let me hear back. I'm supposed to have a spot in the city Thursday night. So if I don't have that, I'd be happy to help you out.
Goddamn comedians. These fucking stand-up whores.
Killing it.
Andrew, has your driver's license been suspended yet? Did the cops take your murder van yet? Because
you ever have a driver's license?
Definitely have a driver's license.
Oh.
They haven't caught up with me yet. All good.
Okay. Would you, I mean, I know it's a far trip from you, but, the invitation's open to you if Robert bails.
Only problem is I don't have a car anymore.
Steal one.
There you go. That's easy in the Bronx.
I mean, Andrew, you're a goddamn arch criminal anyway, and quite frankly, grand larceny is like very low on the totem pole of Andrew crimes with all the, that you do with the prostitutes and the night women and the burying the bodies in the yard and the Hudson River. Yeah. Okay. So let's just consider stealing a car. All right. So we're in good shape. So this GNR thing, it sounds like it's going to happen. Well, at least me and Roy So you're into this, Roy. You're gonna go.
I'm definitely in. If you have an extra ticket, I will definitely be your date.
Ooh.
Okay. Hey, Dave, you could buy a ticket for $30 for Bobby.
Oh yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, there's seats available, $29.50 plus fees. You know, upper deck, but whatever.
It's only 180 bucks.
Robert, there you go. Listen, if you buy that ticket, I'll give you the money in cash.
Okay, let me see what I'm doing with my city spot. Yeah.
Fuck your city spot. You got Axel and Slash on the same stage. That's better than your fucking little city spot, whatever the hell
If this
that
was
means.
1988, I'd be super stoked about that.
Stop
Dave.
it. Stop it. Stop it. You know what the biggest rock tour is in the past 5 years? Guns N' Roses, not in this Lifetime tour. In fact, it's become one of the biggest rock tours in fucking music history. It's a gigantic goddamn success. Furthermore,
When
you're
should we
talking
go
about...
see these octogenarians play rock and roll? Not in this lifetime.
That's it. You're out. You're out. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone.
Well,
Andrew?
yes.
Andrew, I'll see you on Thursday. No,
Okay,
because
Mr.
you're going to be a
Champion.
buzzkill. I'm going to be fucking rocking out to Sweet... Yeah, good. Make them disappear. Because I don't want to be rocking out to Locomotive or Sweet Child of Mine or Don't Cry or Civil War or Night Train or one goddamn fucking classic song after another. I don't want to be rocking out and then Robert's making some fucking bullshit like, I wish I was at a 90s hip-hop concert because I'm Robert.
Sweet child of mine. That's what you're dealing with, Dave.
You're gone. You're gone. You're gone.
Hey,
You're
David,
out.
who's opening up? Is there an opening act, or are we going? Is
Yeah,
Axel even going
actually,
to show up?
it's
The
Eddie
Mamas and
Van
the
Halen's
Papas?
son. A young man, by the way, Robert, is
shit.
opening up who is about 10 years younger than you. His name is Wolfgang Van Halen. He was related to Eddie Van Halen, and quite frankly, he's fantastic. I've heard his album. It's awesome.
Why did you say that, Dave? I'm in for that. I'd spend $30 to see Wolfgang.
Because Wolfgang Van Halen has class. Robbie Tamburotto.
Now you sound like my mother.
Now, I have to quickly also give an update on this Billy Mitchell thing. Billy Mitchell shocked me 2 weeks ago when he announced that I would be appearing at a New Jersey arcade on August 7th. On
Yeah,
a
I bought a
Saturday
poster.
in Haddonfield, New Jersey, and he made this poster. Now, what I did not know is he made physical copies of this poster and is actually mailing me 10 copies. So we'll give those out to some lucky Eastside Dave Show viewers. I didn't look at the poster carefully. Can you please, actually go up to the top of the poster. A commemorative poster donated by Billy Mitchell. He's the first, he's the first person who's ever donated a poster and put that on the poster itself. That's the funniest fucking thing I ever saw. That's like a Roy Harter move. He's like, look at how unselfish I am that I have to broadcast I'm unselfish to the entire world. Hysterical. Also, go down now, Drew, to the yellow rectangle box, because I want to read it to you for a second. Right here. A hot sauce mogul meets the Dave Man. Okay, that's Billy Mitchell meets Davey Mack. And then here's my thing. David, broadcasting superstar, writing, social media, acting, marketing, advertising, organizing, leading things, teaching interns, customer sales promotions, development, professional relationships. Kind of boring shit to put on a poster. Am I right? Yeah. He fucking copied and pasted my LinkedIn profile. I swear to God, he copied and pasted
Pretty lazy,
my
huh?
LinkedIn profile of all things, not my Twitter, which is just like, Davey Mack, host of the Morning Rat Race on 95.9 WRIT-FM, or host of the Eastside Dave Show. Fucking that's like shit from like 10, 12 years ago. Developing professional relationships? I've never developed a professional relationship in my entire fucking life.
No, I will attest to that, David. Billy Mitchell strikes again.
Is the Winston Churchill quote just left over from whatever template he used to make the poster, the never surrender, never?
And I want to look at that too. Look at that, Drew. Go into never surrender, never. It's a fucking period that's supposed to be there, not a comma. Now it's like you're talking to some guy named Never. Never surrender, never. Like it's not never surrender, never. It's never surrender.
Oh, well, then he cited his
Period.
sources beneath it at least.
And look, I just noticed this right now. He fucking misspelled my goddamn last name. There's no fucking A in it, and it's a capital D. It's M
Dave wins
lowercase
again.
C. Everything.
Dave wins again. Dave wins again.
Dave wins again.
Don't get me. And go up. Because you know what? Zoom out. Zoom out. We all know what he did. I was being kind. And listen, I love Billy. But he just simply fucking took my picture and put it over Steve Weeby's picture. He just took the King of Kong fucking movie poster and then put in all this crazy ass text and gave himself a shout out for donating the poster, which utilized a LinkedIn profile. This is the most fucked up poster of all time. Like this is
Also,
this is the
highly
all-time
collectible
epically
now.
bad poster of posters. But
Why is he a
we're
hot
getting our
sauce
hands
mogul?
on 10 of them. What?
Why is he a hot sauce mogul?
Well, he actually does do hot sauce.
Right, but he's promoting a video game content.
No one knows. No one knows. He probably copied and pasted his own LinkedIn poster. He was like, if it's fucking working for the Dave man, it's working for me. I'm a hot sauce mogul. I'm gonna stick. It's a very interesting thing to develop posters based on LinkedIn profiles. I think Billy's tapped into something brand new here. Look at that poster. Anyway, he's actually giving me physical copies of the poster. He texted me, and he said they're on their way. So I guess we can give out a few, Robert.
You said we're getting 10?
10, but I'm
Okay.
keeping 1 or 2.
Yeah, so we could give out about 3.
We'll see. We'll see exactly how many he sends. 10 could, and Billy Mitchell, his math, 10 could be 1. And he just imagined the 0.
Hey, Dave, he definitely just used Adobe Illustrator. We can print as many of those posters as we want. He doesn't have to send them to you.
No, I
We
like
can even
getting him.
we can even change it to say donated by Davey Mack instead of
Yeah!
Billy Mitchell.
No, because I go to social media and then I brag about my very close friendship and relationship with Billy Mitchell, and everyone hates it. All the anti-Billy Mitchell people fucking hate me, and I love it. I get
You know
get
what
off
happens
on
to those people, don't we, Dave? Dave wins again. Dave wins again. Dave wins again.
We have covered a lot of stuff. So bottom line, Roy and I, we may be going to GNR. As
Oh
far as
no, we're
back to
going,
the-
David. We're going. Count me
All right,
in.
we're going to GNR. I'm vaccinated like 8 times. I don't fucking care. We're back in the studio. We'd love to be back in the studio. Mom's dealing with a health issue, but we have actually sent stuff out. Here's a way we can get back in the studio. When we get a reply, you guys will be the first to know. We've been proactive about it for weeks, if not months. So, that's that. The other thing is the Billy Mitchell thing. Oh God, I almost forgot to fucking say the thing. The goddamn event that Billy Mitchell signed me up for and booked me for, and even said that we'd be doing a live broadcast, which was never gonna happen. I mean, does he understand? There's microphones and there's boards involved and engineers. Anyway, that has been canceled for this Saturday.
Dave
Okay.
wins again. Dave wins again. Dave wins again.
So, no, it's probably going to happen. It's not happening this Saturday. The only reason why I'm saying this is because I got a lot of messages from people who live in that area. Say, oh my God, Dave, man. Like Serotonin's Gone, for instance. Said, oh my God, Dave, man's right by my house. I'll see you there. Don't go. I'm not going to be there because apparently it's been canceled. When the fucking thing happens, I will, of course, post it on my social media, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. They're all at Eastside Dave. Okay? Nice and simple. All right? Robert, I think we've done a lot of business and we've had a lot of fun today. Andrew, how are you doing? Andrew?
I'm great, Mr. Champion.
No, because I was a little surprised that Pogs weren't up your alley. I thought me and you would be Pog pals.
Pog pals?
I thought we'd be Pog pals. I thought Pogs was going to be your thing. So what? You like thin ladies? What's Andrew's
No,
type?
I think he said he likes the MILFs, David.
MILFs, but like what size?
Doesn't matter the size as long as they have kids.
the fuck, Andrew? Fucking creep. On that note, let's talk to a man of class, of power, of strength, of electricity, a man who has the world by his fingertips, a man who commands the power of the universe. Fuck He-Man. That man's name is Kevin Knight, the master of chaos.
And Eloy!
That's right, your worst nightmare.
Eloy,
Your worst
Glory
nightmare.
Fiesta.
Eloy Fiesta, back in the house. Look at that.
This is what they call the daily double.
A daily double of the master of chaos, Kevin Knight and Eloy Fiesta.
Eloy.
Oh my God, Eloy.
Eloy.
I love
Wait a
I have
second.
fans all over the place. I could hear my name. Eloy. Go ahead.
Eloy, what?
What's up,
a
guys?
couple
How's
of
everybody doing?
backstabbers, Robert and Andrew are. They clearly forgot that Eloy Fiesta defeated me in an arm wrestling competition at IWF, and then Eloy Fiesta engaged in a very contentious rap battle at IWF. I mean, Eloy and I have had certainly our rivalries throughout the years. It looked like Robert and Andrew chose Eloy after me.
Dave, I thought you guys patched that up last time you were on and became friends again to help build the Davy Mac Empire. Did I misunderstand? I thought Eloy was on your side.
Oh,
No, you're right.
Eloy, are we friends now?
We did patch that up. We
Yeah,
did patch that up,
Oh,
but like I said last time, you could rap for a white guy. You definitely could rap for a white guy. So
Thank you.
thumbs up to you on that one.
I was very proud of my rap ability. And there's Kevin Knight. And look at
So,
Kevin.
Dave, I'm highly intrigued and highly disturbed about this new empire you seem to be forming that's going to be created 2 weeks from this Saturday at 24th Annual IWF Loud and Proud in Nutley, New Jersey, because not only that night will you be managing Southside Slugger Tony Graves as he takes on former WWE Cruiserweight Champion Nunzio. You also were so impressed by the tag team duo and the tenacity and the future greatness of Glenn Burgess and Montana Downs as they're going to take to the ring against Isaiah Vega and Charles Gaston 2 weeks from this Saturday.
Oh, wow. Wow. All right. We got matches galore here.
Oh,
And
no.
my God.
Oh, no.
Montana Downs. He just popped up out of nowhere.
That's your boy, Dave.
We got Montana. Well, I've said it before, and I've said it again. Montana Downs and Glenn Burgess really impressed me. A couple of powerhouses, a couple of youngsters, a couple of people on their way up. I don't talk any kind of ill will over someone like Montana Downs. I'm not like a Roy Harter, who's a hater and a troll and a guy who likes to start fight. And of course, Montana Downs, if you ever see us in real life, Roy Harter is the guy with the glasses and the hat nodding his head right now in case you have to punch someone in the face. Montana,
There's a pretty good chance I'm on mescaline.
yeah, Montana, it's great to see you. Have your training, 2 weeks, just 2 weeks. How do you feel? How do you think? Do you like your chances? What's going on here?
2 weeks from tonight, what are your thoughts?
2 weeks from tonight, we got that match. I might be standing here alone today right now, but that won't mean nothing. When me, my partner, and you, Dave, we're going all the way 2 weeks from today.
That's right. That's right. This is going to be incredible. I'm working a lot. I'm excited. Then I've got Kevin. This is official. Montana Downs is officially part of the Eastside Empire.
Oh no! The opponents of Montana Downs and Glenn Burgess are now here. We have Isaiah Vega and we have the impressive Charles Gaston.
Oh my Lord! Well, let's talk to them, Kevin. Let's get to know them and ask them how they think they're going to fare. They've, as far as I know, Kevin, I mean, I haven't seen them work yet. So let me in on what we can expect from these two youngsters, please.
Well, Eloy Fiesta and I are standing between these two tag teams here tonight. Charles Gaston, your thoughts 2 weeks from this Saturday night, 2 weeks from this Sunday, 2 nights, the 21st and 22nd of August in Nutley, New Jersey. Your thoughts as you team up with Isaiah Vega.
Right here, have the brains and technician, and me as well. Muscle, power, and charisma, baby. Can't get none better than that. We're going to put on the greatest show. No matter what you put in front of us, we're going to overcome it, and we're coming out with that W.
Wow, impressive.
This is
Impressive.
live wire, baby.
Very impressive.
We're the
physique on
freshest
that
and
young man.
sexiest
Okay.
tag team to come up in IWF, and we have one goal in mind: win.
That's right. And I like the attitude, the directness. We can, Kevin, you can get sidetracked, you can get distracted, and ultimately, you got to forget about nonsense. You got to forget about glory. You got to forget about this and that. Ultimately, it's about one thing: win the match. That was impressive. Montana Downs has something to say. Uh-oh.
Dave, they're good, they're big, they're strong, but being sexy is for women. And I didn't go there to fight them. I want to fight two grown men. So I'll see two grown men at Loud and Proud.
Wow! Holy Moses! Some big time tragic. What's it, guys? Guys, save it.
Montana Downs can do all the talking he wants to do. But I can tell you right now, us two, when we get in that ring, it's something you've never seen before. We're the best thing since sliced bread.
Whoa! And I love sliced bread, by
Montana
the way.
thinks he wants to see a man out there. We'll show him who men are.
All right, wow. Unbelievable heat from both teams here, Kevin.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Kevin,
Thank you.
please, Kevin, please. I do not want this to break out into any physicality 2 weeks before Loud and Proud,
I want to say something to you. Eastside Dave, I want to say something to you. I don't know how much you paid this guy to say these things, but you know what? Did you see the size of those guys? Did you really see the size of those guys? You as a wrestler were nobody, and as a manager, you're going down. You're going down. August 21st, you're gonna go down in Loud and Proud. Don't you understand? Your wrestling career, it's over. Now you want to become a manager now. I am Eloy Fiesta, the manager of champions. You remember that.
He just turned on me. I thought we fucking reconciled. Everyone just told me, Robert told me, Andrew told me that we were friends and we patched things up, and he turns on me right now. He turns on the Dave man now. Let me tell you something,
the size of this guy.
When Montana Downs gets your team and you, there's going to be hell to pay. We don't take shit on the Eastside Dave Show, and the Eastside Empire is coming in, and we're coming in strong, Eloy.
Dave. Eastside Dave.
Eloy Fiesta
Eastside
turned
Dave.
on you faster than President Biden turned on Governor Cuomo today.
Dave, you're out of your mind.
So we have a match tonight. We have a live match.
Yeah, we got a live match. All right, let's listen. We'll get back to those guys. Kevin, we might actually need to talk to you guys in the next couple
You have KC Bonilla right here who's
the
about to go to
IWF
the ring
Live
and take on Dark Oracle Sage.
Tonight, we got Dark Oracle Sage taking on KC Bonilla. KC Bonilla, an up-and-coming, rising superstar in the IWF. Dark Oracle Sage, the veteran of mystery and darkness. Here's KC Bonilla right here. KC, Dark Oracle Sage, a big, imposing figure. How do you plan on getting through that size?
How do you plan on cutting through the size and the strength of Dark Oracle Sage in your match live here tonight on the Eastside Dave Show?
All I know is I'm going to lay it all on the line tonight. I'm going to lay it all on the line, and I'm going to give Sage everything I've got, whether it kills me or not.
You know what? That's what I like to hear. That's a young man. He cares. He's got passion. Unlike Eloy Fiesta, just tried to, whatever that was. He just blew up our reconciliation in about 30 goddamn seconds. KC Bonilla from the Bronx, Kevin. Let's go back to Casey for a second. Casey, Dark Oracle Sage. He's had an interesting career. He's picked on Roy Harter several times. He's had run-ins with Roy Harter, a notable keyboardist from Compound Media. Is there any way to perhaps vindicate Roy Harter and stick up for him tonight, Casey?
All right, Dark Oracle Sage has had a very lengthy and successful career. Tonight is only your second professional match. Dark Oracle Sage has been known to pick on Roy Harter, the co-host here, in the past. What are you going to do to vindicate yourself and vindicate Roy Harter here tonight?
Well, for one thing, I've never liked bullies. So, Roy, I'm going to give it everything I've got for you. I'm going to give it everything I've got for me and for all the people that have been bullied in the past by Sage, if anything.
That's right. Thank you. I love it. Stand-up guy. stand-up guy, classy young man.
He's got to
Everyone
go to
knows
the
Roy
ring
Harter
now.
is
He's got to get
bullied
ready for his
by
match.
Dark Orcal Sage. Kevin, do we got Sage, or should we go straight to the mat? Well, we got to go to Roy Harter first.
I think Sage is in meditation now, getting ready for his match. I'm not going to go over and bother him.
That's okay. Yeah, don't bother Sage. We don't want Sage bothered. Okay, Kevin, we will be back with you after the match, so you stay put. But before we get to the match, we got to get to the greatest wrestling analysis. I mean, one of the guys who breaks down wrestling matches better than anyone else, Roy Harter, is here. Give us the tale of the tape.
Yes, David. Now, I wasn't kidding. I actually did take some mescaline before tonight's event, David. But tonight's tale of the tape is showing Dark Oracle Sage with almost a full foot height advantage, David, as well as almost 100 pounds weight advantage. Normally, this would be an issue. However, KC Bonilla hails from the Bronx, and that should kind of even things out considerably. I'm calling this match Clash of the Kitans with a K, because both warriors have the letter K located somewhere in their name. Back to you, David.
Okay, the producers are telling me that we are ready for the match. I believe it's going to start imminently, and here we go. And here comes KC Bonilla to the ring, straight out of the Bronx, New York. Look at this young man. The girls love him. He will be combating Dark Oracle Sage.
You know, David? Oh, there he is. You know, we very rarely address the wrestler's intro music. While we may not get along on a personal level, I will admit that Dark Oracle Sage has one of the best opening tracks in the IWF. Take a listen, David.
I mean, Dark Oracle Sage with tremendous mystery, tremendous darkness, and this is an extremely impressive entrance tonight. Let's soak this in a little bit.
Yeah. Dark Oracle Sage was IWF's Wrestler of the Year in 2019 and 2020, David. I believe this is entirely due to the fact that he consistently gets away with throwing me around the gym. But if he does it to me again, I will be pressing charges, I assure you. Back to you, David.
Okay. Let's ignore what Roy just said, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. The ring, the bell is rung, and the match is about to begin. Dark Oracle Sage on your left, KC Bonilla on your right. You can clearly see the physical advantage that Dark Oracle Sage is, and he runs in, but nobody home, Roy.
Nobody home at all, David. Just looking at Dark Oracle Sage here, I'm totally expecting him to go into a "Can you dig it?" monologue Warriors. Check it out. He's got that Cyrus kind of vibe.
Dark Oracle Sage has KC Bonilla. And KC Bonilla gets out of what looked like a backdrop. He lands on his feet. Now KC Bonilla has a headlock, a left-handed headlock on Dark Oracle Sage, who looks like he was trying for an Irish whip, but could not get Bonilla against the ropes again. It looks like Sage is going for an Irish whip, but Bonilla blocks with his feet, Roy.
Blocks with his feet. Oh, okay. It looks like he's going for is that a Kimura, David? Is that a Kimura now?
That is just your standard headlock, Roy. Just your standard headlock that KC Bonilla is administering to Dark Oracle Sage, who now has Bonilla in backdrop position and connects with a devastating backdrop, Roy.
Wow. Both men have some truly glorious hair, David. According to their bios here, Dark Oracle Sage has been using Perk Plus for years, while KC Bonilla is actually considering an endorsement deal by L'Oreal Paris Tone Repair. Probably due to the curls, David.
Big-time left-handed blows from Dark Oracle Sage as our co-host and announcer Roy Harter has lost his mind, unfortunately, once again live on the air, as Sage rains down big, heavy left hands onto KC Bonilla's head. And right now we're seeing the physical domination of Sage, but look at Bonilla fighting back, but no, Sage cuts him down, Roy.
Not quite, David. Yeah, I'm actually just getting word that KC Bonilla is known as Supersonic KC Bonilla, David. I think he should have called himself, hear me out here, KC Godzilla Vanilla. It's got a much better rhyming scheme. What do you think?
Okay, awful. No one knows what he's talking about. The Spanish pronunciation for that name is Bonilla, so Godzilla would not rhyme with it. It would have to be Godzilla Bonilla. And I apologize for following Roy down this psychedelic wormhole. It's just deep regrets and deep apologies to everyone watching right now. Here comes Dark Oracle Sage. He's against the rope, and oh man, he just jumps right on the back of KC Bonilla, who is left lifeless on the mat. Dark Oracle Sage, imposing brutality, ferocity, dare I even say savagery, onto KC Bonilla, the youngster. This is just his second match. This is Bonilla's second match of his career role.
You know, interesting story, David. Little side here, but you know, my son walked in on me and my wife, quote unquote, wrestling on the bed a couple nights ago. We call it wrestling because he can't pronounce jiu-jitsu.
Oh my God. Okay. First of all, that's so disturbing. And second of all, I'm pretty sure you said that 4 matches ago. But here comes Sage. He's got KC Bonilla. Oh my God. Sage with just a ridiculous drop to the mat of KC Bonilla. That's got to be it. That's got to be the end of Bonilla, Roy.
I think that looked like some sort of illegal threat when he was doing that, David. I don't know if that's allowed, but
well, that's just elementary taunting, Roy. That's just a gesture, you know, like in Guardians of the Galaxy. That's a symbol. That's all that is. That's nothing illegal. Oh, KC Bonilla pushes. Oh, a toe drag by KC Bonilla onto Dark Oracle Sage. I could not envision this. I could not envision KC Bonilla with a comeback and Bonilla from the second rope.
I've been dreaming about this for years.
Oh my God. Oh my God, Roy. Okay, we have ourselves a match. This thing has really picked up. And a step up in security by KC Bonilla. He's got Dark Oracle Sage to the mat where he wants him. What's Bonilla gonna do next, Roy?
You know, I don't know what he's gonna do next, but I often wonder why wrestlers are always fighting for a belt when they don't have any loops on their pants.
Crossbody, oh, he missed. He missed the crossbody, Roy. I'm sorry, but I had to break in. The move is huge. KC Bonilla went for a top rope crossbody. Nobody home, and there's a Michinoku driver from Dark Oracle Sage. That could be it. That will be it. A 3 count. That's it. It's over. Dark Oracle Sage with the... Woo! That was a tough victory. Give KC Bonilla tons of credit for fighting, for coming back at the end. I thought there was no chance. Oh, Dark Oracle Sage not pleased with the referee. Didn't even want his arm raised.
Did you see a dragon fly by? I'm pretty sure I just saw a rainbow-colored dragon fly by the screen.
Dark Oracle Sage, just unbelievable. Woo! What a match. Roy, thoughts about that?
That was definitely a dragon. There goes again. You didn't see that?
I meant thoughts about the match. I know you're taking some drugs. You're probably
really
still
like
high
Dark
from
Oracle
Robert
Sage's music, David. The music, Dark Oracle Sage's music is pretty exceptional. I will give him that. But that's all I'm giving him.
All right, fair enough. Let's see if we have Kevin Knight on standby. Kevin, wow. I mean, that was a barn burner. For a second, I thought KC Bonilla was going to steal it, but nobody home on that top rope cross body attempt from Bonilla, and that really was the momentum change. Once that happened, Dark Oracle Sage was able to recuperate his strength, and after that Michinoku driver, this thing was history, Kevin. What do you think about it?
I think your analysis is spot on, Dave. KC Bonilla, the rookie, a little bit slow out of the gate. Dark Oracle Sage proved his advantage with the size and strength. But as that match went on, KC Bonilla did not quit. He did not give in. He was just one little mistake away from winning that match. What do you say, Eloy?
Eloy, the kid is good. He's very agile. He's quick. I think he needs some of the Fiesta training. So the next time, maybe he could go over, and he'll be on top. Trust me.
All right. So Eloy Fiesta, he might be taking on KC Bonilla here, Roy. And here comes KC Bonilla. He's got to be feeling a little bit dejected after this defeat. He's got to be feeling down in the dumps, maybe a little bit depressed, perhaps blue, or even sad. KC, How you feeling after that tough loss? You've wrestled. I think in the end it was that top rope crossbody that missed on Dark Oracle Sage, which was the difference.
I'm not sure what happened out there. The high cross, the brutal beating I got, the Michinoku driver. Told you I'd lay it on the line, but like Kevin said, one little mistake cost me the whole match.
These are learning moments.
For now, it looks like
These
it's
are
back to the
learning
drawing board for
moments.
me, but I will come back stronger.
Now, Casey, I think it's important. I do see Eloy Fiesta behind you, and I don't know if there's going to be a business relationship, a union, if you will, between KC Bonilla and Eloy Fiesta. Is there any news that either one of you would like to share with us right now? As I must ask, since I see the two of you together.
Well, Eloy definitely is a veteran in this industry, so I would be honored to take up some Eloy training.
Wow, look at this. Eloy Fiesta grabs another young
fashion advice
prospect from IWF, just continuing to build his stable. And maybe it's because Eloy is threatened. Maybe he sees the emerging East Side Empire and says, whoa, Dave Man's got Southside Slugger Tony Graves. Dave Man has got Outlaw Shane O'Brien and more. And maybe Eloy has to say it. Hey, how am I going to compete? Is that what's happening here? Huh? I mean, Casey, I'm not trying to get mad at you. I'm just, you don't understand. The guy to your left and I have had a little bit of a history.
Sure, you guys do have a lot of history behind each other, but Eloy's the one here, not you. So I think I'll take what's being handed to me.
Here's what I want you to tell Eloy. I want you to tell this to Eloy right now, Casey. Tell Eloy that every one of my guys is going to destroy every one of his guys at IWF Loud and Proud in August 21st and 22nd. Every single one. We will go undefeated. We will run the table. We will not lose a single match. Guaranteed. Please deliver that message to him. And Casey, I like you. I'm a fan. You're a young, promising youngster. But please deliver that message to Eloy.
You know, he's actually claiming that all the guys he'll be managing come Loud and Proud are going to win every match. Every single match, not a single loss.
Don't listen. Don't anything that Dave says, don't listen. He talks a lot of caca. Do not listen to anything he says. Me and him have a lot of history, but hopefully he'll be a good manager this time. Not like he was a wrestler.
Listen. I'll see the both of you guys. I'll see the both of you guys later. Let's just go back to Kevin Knight before Eloy Eloy's getting the blood boiling again. I mean, Robert tells me that we're friends, and then 30 seconds after Robert says that we were friends, he turned on me live on the air tonight. And yet somehow I'm the bad guy. What? Just because I steal from my mom's purse at the age of 43 years old, I'm a bad guy? And people think I'm a bad guy. What? I robbed a couple of 14-year-olds outside of 7-Eleven today. You know, they didn't need their $6. They're kids. They don't have taxes. They don't have shit to do. And all of a sudden, I'm a bad guy? What? You say a few slurs on your way to goddamn John, you know, at work, and a few.
Dave, you're not a bad guy. I mean, come on, you didn't kill the elderly in all the nursing homes, so you're not that bad of a guy.
No, I've done terrible things in nursing homes. I delivered flowers to nursing homes, and anytime I would screw it up, I wouldn't care about the bouquet because I figure, hey, they're old, they can't see for shit. So if I spilled half the flowers on my way to delivering the flowers to the nursing home, I wouldn't care. They're old. They're going to be dead soon. Who are they going to sue? I wish that was a joke. That's what I did in the year 2000, baby. That was one of the Dave Man odd jobs.
Dave, I think you got to reel this thing back in. You've lost control of yourself, and soon you're going to lose control of your bodily functions.
Yeah, I'm the one on mescaline, David.
Do you know we're 2 weeks away? 2 weeks from this weekend?
2 weeks. 2 weeks. I am
2 weeks away.
Kevin, you have no idea. Here's the thing that you and Eloy should be aware of. I know I'm not in the ring, but a manager, they need to have their wind. The manager needs to have their stamina. The manager needs to have his boys' backs. I've been training with 20-pound dumbbells for the past 3 weeks, Kevin. 20-pound dumbbells for 3 weeks, Kevin. Okay?
Wow.
Dave's been training with 20-pound dumbbells for the past 3 weeks. He's got his wind. He's got his stamina. He's ready to lead his men, the Empire, to victory at Loud and Proud in Nutley, New Jersey, 2 weeks from this weekend.
Oh, wow. So he's been training with 20 dummies.
No, 20 dumbbells.
Oh, 20
dumbbells,
oh,
yes.
Okay. 20 dumbbells. I didn't even know you knew
He
what
got
a
you there,
dumbbell
David.
was.
You got you there,
Listen,
David.
I think on the show, I think on the Tuesday before IWF Loud and Proud, Kevin, you might have to just make another quick appearance. And if you want to bring Eloy, that's cool too. So whenever that is, the Tuesday before IWF Loud and Proud, I guess that's 2 weeks from today. Let's do this again and build up some of the matches for that weekend. All right.
Yeah, I think we could do that. We'll be back live 2 weeks from tonight to give you the final countdown preview of Loud and Proud. And you know what, Dave? Just for the East Side Dave and Compound Media Network viewers out there, we made a few extra tickets available. You could get them right now at campiwf.com, August 21st, 22nd. Former WWE Cruiserweight Champion Nunzio, former WWE Tag Team Champion Dr. Tom Pritchard, Young Stallion Jim Powers is going to be there. Eastside Dave is going to be there. I'm going to be there.
Eloy Fiesta is going to be there.
Eloy Fiesta is going to be there. You're going to be there?
I'm going to be there.
I think I'm busy.
I have a big match, but I'm going to be there.
I just remembered a previous engagement. I don't think I can make it if you're going to be there.
Oh.
No, I guess I have to be there. All right. Roy Harter's not going to be there. He's going to be on vacation again. Damn you.
He's a vacation guy these days. Listen, we're going to get to you guys in 2 weeks. But the key is the event had been sold out for real,
yes.
But because of the insane success, a few tickets were added. So campiwf.com for those remaining few tickets. Okay. All right. Kevin,
you got
Eloy,
it. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
It's great to talk to you guys as always. We'll talk to you guys in a couple of weeks. God bless.
God bless him. David, I've never seen. I didn't think wrestling matches could actually sell out because they always keep those extra chairs underneath the ring.
They also keep ladders and chairs. And here's the one thing I like. I like the kendo sticks. They've been keeping those under the ring since 1996. Why? In what capacity does building? I can imagine keeping stuff under the ring that was used to build the ring for that night, right? But how would a kendo stick, one of those canes that they use in Singapore, how would that be utilized in building a wrestling ring? The other thing that I always loved in the WWE, cookie sheets, baking sheets.
Concessions has to store it somewhere.
So what's Robert? They're fucking making cookies under the goddamn ring?
What do you think wrestlers eat before they go to bed? Milk and cookies.
Only one wrestler does that. His name is Mick Foley. Okay, he's the only one who does the milk and cookies gimmick. Listen, that's it.
Oh,
that's it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Andrew. Here's what I want to do. I want to get on a little Zoom call with me and you, and then me and you, and I'm going to give you access to whatever whatever I see on my phone, you'll be able to see.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a Pog porn experience together. We're just going to go through Pog. And we're going to rank them. We're going to rank our top 10 Pogs. Because I feel like you're uneducated with Pogs. They can be of all ages. You can have a MILF Pog, Andrew.
Okay.
I'm not sure you're aware of this. Okay. Pogs are all ages, Andrew.
They run the gamut.
Robert, as for you, if you want to be included in this Zoom chat, that's fine. It's just going to be $25 additional for you to spy on me and Andrew and our Pog Tour. We're going to call it the 2021 Pog Tour, or the Dave and Big A Summer Pog Tour. And we're just going to go around looking at people. Roy, I guess I'll see you on Thursday at Guns N' Roses. And Robert, I might see you on Thursday at Guns N' Roses. And Andrew, it's like Richard Nixon right now. Yes.
Remember, next week is on the Kubrick movie festival next week.
Next week? I thought we did it already. I thought we did it last Tuesday.
I think he means Scorsese, Dave.
Oh,
sorry,
he means Scorsese. What a
I got the
fucking
wrong name.
jerk. And Andrew, what I was gonna do is let you slide, but every fucking time I make the smallest goddamn mistake. Like last week, I said it was fucking like August when it was July last week, and Andrew was all over my. We were 3 days before August,
I know.
and Andrew was all over my ass. He won't let me get away with the smallest mistake ever on the Eastside Dave show. So guess what, Andrew? What were we talking about?
July.
Oh yeah.
August.
Guess what, Andrew? It's the Scorsese Film Festival next Tuesday. The Martin Scorsese Film Festival next Tuesday is going to be spectacular. I'm telling you, these film festivals, they've been extraordinary, letting the internet on fire. Roy, were you wanting to say something? I saw your hand was up.
No, I didn't want to say anything, David. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
There's no reason for that. Why did you clearly went like this?
I was mocking Big A for always raising his hand like a tattletale every time he gave the guys a mess up. It was like a half an hour ago. Now you bring it up.
We raise our hand.
Oh man, look, Roy, you just got him fired up. We were 30 seconds from Roy. We were 30 seconds from ending the show without a fight tonight. We were almost through one Eastside Dave show without an inter ESDS fight.
Yeah.
And you goddamn blew it at a buzzer beater. You pissed off Andrew at the last second. And I already heard that Bo pissed off Andrew too. You want to tell that story quickly or save it till next week?
Do it quickly. Why not? Won't be fresh next week.
Andrew, what the fuck happened?
All right.
Bobo pissed you off?
We were at a secret comedy show in Connecticut. And
How'd you know about it if it was secret?
Okay, let's just let the big guy tell his story, please.
And a long story short.
Too late.
I know, really. Me and Bobo, the same place, and he talked to so many people. He didn't say hi to me. That cunt didn't say hi to me.
Does that make you angry? Do you have anything you want to say about him, maybe? Do you have a speech or jokes or anything?
Bobo is more retarded than a dog. Because I need peanut butter to get a dog to fillet me. Bobo sucks a dick all the time. But that's just his personality.
Thank you very much for that, Andrew. Thank you. So wait, hold on, Andrew. After 15 goddamn years, I've been fired as your writer, and you're going with Robert now, you piece of shit.
These are all straight from Big A.
Yeah, right. Listen, Andrew, give the fucking Dave man a goddamn text next time, you motherfucker. I would have given you 8 of those. Listen, that's it.
That might have been the roughest one, Dave. I felt like there were some other aces in that pile that we could have pulled from, and we picked the roughest one.
He's mine, though, Robert.
I could not agree with you more.
I
could not agree with you more.
I'm his Bernie Taupin, and he's my Elton John. You can't fuck with that.
You were this close to no fights, Dave. I'm so sorry.
And
I love
Robert,
you.
Do you understand the point? I'm Bernie Taupin. He's Elton John, and that's the way we rock. We don't.
That's what I tried to tell him, Dave. I tried to say Dave's way better at this.
Robert, you can be like the guy who helped Meatloaf. Okay, that's you. You're the guy who helped Meatloaf and wrote all Meatloaf songs, but that means that you got to find your own Meatloaf. Big A's my Elton John. You need to find your own Meatloaf. I suggest you writing for well, let me get back to you on that. Somebody will be available.
Ooh.
So anyway, I think that's it. It was, wow, a huge show. I mean, all kinds of things happened. I will not be in Haddonfield, New Jersey at an arcade on April 7th, on August 7th, Andrew, before Andrew yells at me, this Saturday. I will not be there. Don't go there.
Thank God, because I'm going to head over there right now. Be there way ahead of time.
Don't. I know Andrew was so excited he was going to sleep outside
Hell
in the
yeah.
arcade for a few days like it was the opening of Star Wars in 1977. No, don't do that.
Yes.
If I go to that arcade with a Billy Mitchell appearance, I will simply promote it on my social media and/or this show to learn about it.
Hey, Mr. Champion.
IWF, Kevin Knight, Eloy Fiesta, Dark Oracle Sage, Montana Downs, KC Bonilla, so on and so forth. Amazing job. Unbelievable match. Unbelievable. Very exciting. Robert Tambora, the chauffeur, who will be escorting me up to MetLife Stadium.
Do you think the roses have wilted by now, Dave?
Perhaps. Drew and Garrett, the other side of the glass, taking your sports calls. All kinds of calls about the Mets and Yankees, Giants and Jets. Drew and Garrett on the other side of the glass. Thank you so much, as always. Roy Harter playing the keys. Let's go, Roy. Let's get out of here.
Damn, it's been a real fine day. Damn, it's been a real fine day. Got on my new shoes, ain't no way we're gonna lose. Cause damn, it's been a real fine day. There's a whole lot of trouble out in this world, yeah. A whole lot of worry, whole lot of worry. Now that I've had you come into my life, there's a whole lot of reason to sing. Damn, it's been a real fine day. Damn, it's been a real fine day. Got on my new shoes, ain't no way we're gonna lose. Cause damn, it's been a real fine day. I love ya!
Yes! 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 See you next Tuesday!